Hello and welcome to my screencast. My name is Adrian Solis and today I'm going to create a calculator REST service using Node-RED on BlueMix. So let's get started. To create the REST calculator service, we'll use an HTTP request node, an HTTP response node, and the calculation will be performed in a function. This function node is basically a JavaScript node. I'm going to implement the URL add and rename this to HTTP request calculator add. Now I'll wire these two together. Double click on the function node. Name the function node calculator add. Well, first here we'll begin by creating a couple of variables. So I'll create an X variable, a Y variable, a total variable to hold the calculation value. And now what I'll do is I'll extract and store the X parameter from the request parameter into the X variable. This is the first request parameter. I will do the same for Y. Extract the Y parameter from the request. Now I need to perform the calculation. So I'll store the value in total. I need to parse the X, which is a string, as an int, and parse the Y as an int, and perform the addition. Now I need to create a new variable to create the JSON string that I want to pass to the HTTP response node. So let's create this and store the value into the response message. And I'll basically format a JSON string. So total colon, and then I'll use the value total from the variable. So I'm using these escape characters to include the double quotes. Another escape character, close the curly brace. So now I need to take this JavaScript string, which is representing the JSON string, and store it into the message payload. And the message payload will be returned into the message. So again, I have my X and Y variables, have my total variable, the response message that I've created, extracting the X and Y parameters, storing them into X and Y, performing the calculation using the parseInt function, creating my JSON string, and storing it into the payload. So now that I have this JavaScript object JSON string, I actually want to convert it into a standard JSON string by using the JSON Node. So the output of the calculator add function, I'll wire it to the JSON node, which will convert the JavaScript object to a JSON string, and then I'll pass that JSON string to the HTTP response node. I'll rename this to HTTP response. Okay, so this looks good. It's the HTTP request. is getting passed into the function, performing the calculation, converting it to a JSON string, and responding back as an HTTP response. Let's deploy this. Successfully deployed. Now I'll open up a new browser tab. I'll put in the URL calc and pass in the X and Y values. And let's see if this works. There it is, total equal 15. I'll change the 7 to a 10. Total equals 18. So the calculation is working. And there you have it. It's a very simple flow to do a simple calculation. Thanks for watching.